Hello everyone and welcome back to Skyrim, welcome back to the Ciderhouse experience. We are well underway to making our cider house, our local pub, a thrilling and exciting place to be. We have our pub keeper, our landlord, Mr. Enwar Serra. And today, we have our trusty Dova Rabbit sidekick, the Dove Rabbit. So today, what we're going to do is make sure that these apples are lovely and crushed. There's our rabbit going forward. Make sure our apples are lovely and crushed. Make sure they're all fermented. And I believe, just jumping there, I believe we need some bottles. As far as I know. How much gold do we have? We have 90 gold, so we may have already actually bought the bottles, I can't remember. It has been a while since I've actually recorded the last part of this experience. So let's place an order of 50 bottles maybe? Not enough gold, right, so what we're going to do is that we're actually going to sell something to make sure that we do actually have enough gold for the bottles. Ah yes, see, now there is something in this. We have actually encountered a bug in this game, and very unfortunately, where we can't look for anything in the inventory of the shopkeeper. So Bellathor, I'm afraid we'll have to find someone else to shop with, that is. Because really, and we'll just have a look what we have. We'll see. We have our grandpa's sword. We can't be selling that. We have a hat. We don't really have too much, honestly. So hopefully we already have some bottles there. We can go back to the cider house. Let's go back there and see just what's happening, because I'll be honest, it's hard to tell just what we've been doing so far. And I do apologize for my complete forgetfulness, but it is a complicated process, this cider making. So we'll go outside. We'll actually try and trade with the Khajiits. They are somewhat untrustworthy, but then that may just be the stereotype. You can never trust too much in that. So, oh yeah, we have 2 amethysts, right? So we sold our amethysts. So we'll actually go straight back inside to go and order some more bottles. Because really, you can never have too many bottles when you're starting a business like this. You never want to be in the embarrassing moment where you have too much cider and not enough bottles to put it in. And I don't know what we'll have to do on the cup front. I don't know whether we'll actually have to buy cups and mugs and glasses and tankards and things just to serve people cider straight from the tap. So we'll have to see in that regard. But just to be safe, we'll make sure we have enough bottles. I know we can't get in. Why is that? There really is no reason for it. Let's wait a bit. Bellathor's general goods. Bellathor is being a bit Bellathor's being a bit more snarky than usual. He's become so racist against the Dark Elves that he's not actually opening his shop anymore. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. Maybe if we go actually inside somewhere else and then come back out again. Let's try out looking in the potion shop. There's a labourer smacking a window with a hammer. Not entirely sure that's the way you do it. I've never installed a window I've never installed a window, but I've never installed a window via hammer either. So, hello, we're just walking into your shop to see if Bellathor will reopen his. You may have gone for a lunch break, I don't know. Although it is... What is going on here? I genuinely don't know. Oh god, this is... Skyrim is breaking before my very eyes. What? I think these people need a cider. Let's just say that. These people are either... Where's your boss, Jon? Where's your boss? Oh, I'm just passing through. Yes, anyway. The people of Whiterun either are far too parched to carry on their work, or they have already drank a little too much mead, possibly. We need a much more valuable... Oh, there's a bit of bullying going on here. We need a better drink, really, because clearly the mead is having an adverse effect on the minds and bodies of the people here. We're just running around at the moment. I'm genuinely perplexed at what's going on. I don't know whether I've killed Bellathor or Bellathor's accidentally fallen into a hole and died or something. Let's move time forward a little bit. Wait outside his shop. Nope, it's not working. What we're going to do, a journey back towards the cider house, just to check that everything's working a-okay. Hopefully we won't run into any issues around there. So what we're going to do, I love this shortcut here. This really, really dangerous shortcut that nevertheless... Oh, actually, did we leave our horse somewhere? I completely forgotten that we didn't actually have a horse there. This is going well. No, we don't have a horse. I forgot. You know, when you played Skyrim so many times that you actually forget what you've been through with each character. This is probably my 4th or 5th character throughout Skyrim. I've played... See, there's the horse that I want. I'm not going to get that horse just yet because I don't actually have the money for it. And, you know, we do want to keep out some money for the running of the cider house itself. For the moment, we'll just let Enwar Serra have his little bit of exercise. Yeah, my first character in Skyrim, he was a bit of a mix, as usually it is, as I usually play in the Elder Scrolls games. I like to play a bit of a mixed character, sort of a spell sword or battle mage type character. You know, just a little bit of a warrior with some spell slinging, maybe a bit of archery thrown in there. I just like to have a mix on my first character because you like to experience it all, and you get very greedy on your first go through. So, second character. First character. I just thought I'd go for the Dark Elf. I do actually. The Dark Elves are my favourite race in the series, and I usually try and play as one of them just to keep continuity safe between the games. I like to pretend that it's the same character, or in Skyrim's case, because it's 200 years in the future, the grandson of that character. That was a butterfly and a patrol. My second character was a Nord mage. Nords aren't really known for their magery, but you know, we've got to fight against these stereotypes wherever we can. Third character, I believe he was a straight up archer or thief. He may have been a thief. I think he was a thief. And we're going to do something about this dirt path here. I'd really like some cobbles to go up to the cider house, because at the moment it's kind of, I don't know, it's just a mound of dirt really. And people don't want to have muddy shoes when they walk in. I certainly don't want them to have muddy shoes trekking around my pub. It would just be more to clean up. My fourth character was an illusionist. An illusionist mage? What are we doing here? Right. So we've got our ventilation going. We'll try and decant the... There's not juice on the press. Right, so what are we doing? Press seems to be already working. Right, so the apples are still pressing. Hello, Doverbit. The apples are still pressing. Which, we do have a bit of lag here. The whole world's falling apart. Let's be honest here. The world's completely falling apart before our very eyes. The people have gone mad. The world has gone mad. My frame rate has gone mad. I don't know what has happened here. We may have a mod clash. I will actually sort that out between episodes. To be honest, it's not really a major problem at the moment, other than the fact that we can't get any bottles. I'm completely losing the plot here. I'm going mad. I'm falling apart here myself, because I didn't even check to see if I did have any bottles. Sorry, this is just killing me. This is killing me. Oh no, it's outside, isn't it? The bottles get delivered from outside. It's stressful running a cider house, it really is. So, back to my fourth character. My fourth character was an illusionist. Oh, and there's a fight going on outside. I don't know who's fighting who. Oh god. Oh god, bandits. No, maybe I won't fight them with my fist. We'll fight them with my grandfather's antique sword. We can't have bandits out here. Don't want to get too close. This is not going well. Oh dear. Enwar Saracen. Enwar Sarah, he really isn't that good at fighting three people at once. He's doing his best, to be honest. My Doverbits! You killed my bastard rabbits, you bastards! Oh shit, they're still following us. If nothing else. If nothing else. Oh good. We seem to be doing alright. Somewhat. Nope, that was completely... Come on. There we go! Enwar Saracen, grandson of the great Nerevarine. There's a reference for old-time fans. Fighting bandits just outside his cider house. Who needs bouncers? Really? Who needs bouncers? He's a tough old git. And you don't want to get in his way. So... let's just sheath our sword. Sheath Grandpa's sword. No. There's not really much to loot, to be honest. And I don't think Enwar's really the kind of guy to do much looting. He may do a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Steel war pick. Interesting. A steel mace. You know, we'll take the steel mace and the steel war pick. We can't just be leaving weapons on the ground somewhere. Oh, he's alive. Oh, that was a different rabbit. Maybe I won't take the rabbit down there just so I don't scare him. Ah, a bandit with a cape. However, it's not really a cape that I want to wear. It's just from a body. I don't like that. We'll take his lockpicks though, we'll take his sword. We'll take his ale, because why not? Now hopefully someone will come by and actually dispose of these bodies. For now we're just going to prop them up neatly. We'll take that battle axe as well. Oh no, sorry, we took her shoes as well. We'll arrange the bodies easily out of the way so that no patrons actually have to stumble over 3 corpses on their way into the pub. I don't think it'll actually give much of a good impression to have 3 bodies outside the pub. Although they could just be mistaken for, you know, people who've had a bit too much to drink. Or been thrown out by the bouncer. Who is actually me for the moment, until we can actually hire some help. And really that's the other reason why we shouldn't really strip the bodies. Because, you know, it's it's going to be hard to explain to the guards why there are 3 naked people outside of the pub, unconscious or not. I don't really want to have that sort of reputation for my establishment. But it's getting dark. It's getting towards night time. I don't know what time it actually is. Oh, it's evening, so not quite time for bed really. But we're in the evening hours certainly. So let's just have a walk around. Let's go and say hello to the neighbours again. Hello, cow. Hello, neighbours. And you know, if we needed to, we could also go up to Riverwood, have a journey up there, make sure that some of their shops are open, even if Whiterun's shops are not. Even if Bellathor is still being incredibly racist. But I don't think we'll make the trip to Riverwood just yet. Because, you know, we don't want to be trapped out here at night. I don't think we have any torches. Although maybe we do. No, actually, we don't have any torches. So we can't be stuck out there at night, because the nights here, especially with this mod, are very dark indeed, as you may have seen. And I couldn't really find my way out there in the darkness. I know there are wolves out there because, well, they don't really hide it that well about creature placement. So what we're going to do, possibly if our apples have any if our apples have any trees left on them, if our trees have any apples left on them, we'll try and harvest those. Your skill in apple harvesting has been raised. So there's a few apples around, and our magical, fast-growing apple trees. I've actually been baking some nice apple desserts in real life. Actually, we've got a couple of apple trees out in the garden, so I've been picking them. Made a lovely apple crumble and a lovely apple pie, and they went down well. But I've not tried making cider before. I would certainly love to in real life. Do you know, I've I've been speaking this long, and I haven't really checked to see if we got any bottles, but I've noticed that we don't, unfortunately. We have no deliveries. Deliveries from Ciderhouse, there are nothing. Deliveries to the Ciderhouse, also nothing. I don't know what's going on, really. We'll have to check up between episodes just to make sure that that nothing's gone wrong with the mods. But we've done a little bit today. We made sure those ne'er-do-wells outside didn't cause a ruckus before we've even opened the Ciderhouse. I suppose they may have been extra eager to be the first patrons, but they won't be. They won't be the first patrons. I mean, partially on account of them being dead, but mostly on account of the fact that we don't actually have any cider. So they would leave a bit. They'd leave a bit disappointed. So all the valves are working fine. I know what we can do. What we can do, because I remember we bought our honey brew mead, and we bought our ale from our rival pub in the centre of Whiterun. So we're going to display them just as a show of good faith. And to do that, we'll have to just drop it like it's hot. Oh dear. Well, I'm glad that didn't smash. This is going to be some tricky placement here. Oh dear. Oh god. Oh no. Yeah. No. Yeah. Sort of. Yeah. There we go. Right. And our ale. Hopefully we can do the same here. We already have some ale on there, but oh god. Oh no. Oof. Oof. But it's not. Oof. 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 But it's not from Whiterun, so we want to make sure that that's fine. We have some wine. I'm not entirely sure where my uncle got his wine from, But needless to say, it's going to be some good wine because it's served here. We don't serve any cheap, crappy wine here. We serve the premium 12 gold coin wine. It's more than you get in the supermarket. So what we're going to do upstairs now is we can see the sky outside just as it's turning towards evening. I don't know what time it is now. It's 8 o'clock. We have a boiled cream treat. We're going to eat that. It was very satisfying. We'll have a swig of ale. Yeah, that's lovely. Swig of ale. And then we'll go to bed. Really? Oh, we'll see what's in our chest. Goat hide, 1 gold, 1 roll of paper. Well, you know, it's stocked it's decorated very well in this place, but it's not really stocked that well. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to bed. We've had a tough fight today, and we'll have a tougher fight tomorrow trying to barge into Bellathor's house. His shop, that is. Although if we're completely desperate, we may actually have to go to his house and barge in there. But for tonight, we're going to have a rest. Enwar Sarah is not the kind of adventurer to stay up all night fighting monsters. He is a man who needs and deserves sleep after all the hard work he's been doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to sleep in for 8 hours. Have a good rest. Make sure we're in tip-top shape tomorrow.